and we're live. Okay. And then we'll wait. I'll tag in the post and we'll wait for some of our friends to hop on.
Okay.
Yay. I love it when technology works.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Yeah. Everyone was having such issues with trying to do duos on Facebook that it was timely that I forgot who I saw first. I think the Spanglish Amigas is the first group I saw using StreamYard, and it's so easy. If I could do it, anyone could do it. It's so easy. Okay. Tagged. So what I do is I read the comments on my laptop because they're bigger and I can see them better.
You know what? I don't have an extra device, so.
But your eyes are probably way better than mine. And I forgot to ask you, is your oh, I lost you. I lost you and I don't hear you. Oh. Gone. Oh. Okay, you're back.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button.
Okay. Okay. And is your camera turned horizontal?
No. Should I?
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Perfect. Perfect.
I have a laptop. Let's see.
Okay, Jennifer's here, Marquita's here. Hi, ladies. As you come in, say hi. We're just, finalizing our little behind the scenes technical stuff to make sure everything looks good and sounds good for everyone. Can you all hear us and see us okay? Hi, Jeannie Ann. How are you? Welcome. Hi, friends. Welcome in.
Grab my
Hi,
laptop real
Ramona.
quick.
How's everyone doing this Sunday? Thanks for joining. Hi, Lolly and Pops. How are you? Welcome.
I can't see the comments, but
You can't see the comments?
No.
Is there not, like on the right side, is there a button you can click for comments?
Okay, I see it, but it's like takes my screen away.
Oh, gone again. Ruh-roh. Bear with us, guys. Bear with us. There she is. She's back. All right.
I don't want to mess with it too much.
She's back. She's back.
Hey,
Hi,
everybody.
Bug. Hi, Tisha. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Okay. Well, I'll try to keep half an eye on the comments.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Christy cannot see comments. So if you have a question specifically for her, if I catch it, I'll read it to her. We're just gonna create and chat with you guys. And welcome to everyone. It looks like we have about a dozen people on. So we were chatting the other day. It was during one of the lives, and we realized we both had Juliana's ice cream truck cutter set.
Yep.
And we both were dying to use it because I mean she just released it, so it's like brand new. It's Juliana Miller from Quiet Corner Crafting. So we just threw it out there. Oh, we should do something together. Use the same cutter set, but not tell each other kind of ahead of time what we're doing, and just see how unique and different our two same cutter sets turn out. So we decided to give it a try.
I made mine ahead of time. I'll just show you guys real quick what it's supposed to look like. just so I could practice because I've not used it before. But Debbie has hers that she made the other day, which is really cute.
Little ice cream truck. And now today I'm gonna do something completely different.
Yeah, my I am swapping my tree out to patriotic. So this is going to be my tree topper, and the one that I'm making is going to be a little bit different because as you're making things, it's like I wish I'd have done something different, you know. So I'm going to change it up just a little bit, but it's this,
Oh, so cute. So cute. Oh my gosh.
and it's got our name in the middle, and it says Martin Snow. I'm going to do snow cones.
So cute. I love it.
Yeah, I used to work at a snow cone stand when I was a teenager.
That's
So
fun. That's fun. And like I said, we didn't talk ahead of time. Other than using the ice cream truck cutter set, we didn't share our design ideas until just right now.
yeah.
And I told Christy when she said I'm gonna do patriotic, I'm like, oh my gosh, when I got home last night from visiting the kids, I'm up with, my design. And I had pulled all patriotic out first. I was gonna do that. And then I decided to go in a different direction. So today
Yeah.
mine is gonna be a sweet treat truck, like those little trucks that
Yes.
drive around from neighborhood to neighborhood and sell coffee and donuts and stuff out. That's what mine's gonna be. Hi, Michelle. Michelle, I used your one of the scallop circle cutters for one of my elements that I just got from you. It worked out perfect. I'm so glad I got it. All right.
All right.
I guess we'll just go ahead and get started and then just show what we're doing and talk about it as we go. Hi, Cece. Hi, Marianne. Welcome, ladies. Hi, Wendy. Welcome. Christy
Wendy.
can't see comments,
I can't see
so
comments, so
if you have a specific question for Christy, I can read it and then she can answer. All right.
yes.
We're just gonna get started. I guess I probably should turn my camera down so you guys can see.
Yeah.
So mine's gonna be a sweets treats truck, and Christy's gonna be of patriotic, 4th of July,
Yes.
Labor Day memorial. Um,
Yes.
and you said you were gonna use it as what when you're finished?
It's going to be a tree topper
So cute.
on the top of my tree.
So
I just
cute.
cut my little truck out. I paint the little tires on it.
Adorable. Oh, you painted the tires.
I did. And
That's
I
cool.
decided to do little pinwheels for the tire because it reminds me of the little spinners that are on tires. So it'll set like
Adorable.
Oh.
I love that so much. And I see some bling. It looks like you blinged
You know,
them out.
I love bling.
Same. Same. So guys, I pulled a few pieces from one of the Doodlebug Designs paper packs that I used to carry in my shop when I decided to do sweet treats. And I cut up some elements that I'm gonna add to my design to kind of zhuzh it up. So I'll get started adding them and just show you as I go. All right, so this I'm going to use this little strip of macaron cookies. I'm going to use this as the bumper or the bottom, the step that you can step on. And I know, Christy, I meant to go back and rewatch your decoupage video last night, but I was so tired. I think I fell asleep on the couch. I remember you saying make sure that your clay is dry before you decoupage.
Yeah, I've done it before when it's wet, but it's just easier to do when it's dry.
Right.
So-
And I would imagine that a couple reasons, and one of them is probably if you decoupage on it when it's still really wet, the clay still is going to shrink a little and it might cause ripples or bubbles.
Right.
So my front, I cut all my clay pieces out yesterday. My front is completely dry to the touch, but because I had it sitting, the back is still tacky, which I don't think will be a problem.
Yeah.
Because
you should.
I'm not decorating anything on the back, right? And just the Mod Podge from the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna add some, and
I'm just using glitter rope for my bottom, and then I'll put some rhinestones on it.
See, and
It's rhinestone rope, not glitter rope. It's rhinestone.
Great. I pulled out my pink rhinestone ribbon, and then in the end, I needed something for the top. So,
Yeah.
Christy, look, I pulled out my pink glitter cord. I'm gonna put that. We were
Yes,
thinking along the same lines.
that is cute.
Great
I pulled out
minds.
a lot of things and then I started putting it all back up because I don't want to get too confused where my stuff's at.
Right. Right. Exactly. All right. I'm gonna trim this down a little. Um, just because I don't need the whole piece. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're having a good Sunday. We were out of town Friday and Saturday. We went to visit my son and daughter-in-law. I got to play with my granddaughter a little. It was so fun. She's 13 months old now and right at a fun age.
Yeah, so fun. I don't have
She's
grandkids yet. I'm just waiting on the day.
waiting. Yep. We have 4 with our 5th on the way, due in October.
I know. That's exciting.
It is exciting. Christmas is going to be wild this year.
Yes, and expensive.
Oh, yes, Michelle. Michelle said if you have to be really careful when you decoupage on wet clay, because when you're pushing the napkin in to smooth out the wrinkles, you could distort your clay. You possibly could distort your clay some.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I tend to let mine dry. Um,
all right, I got it down on the clay. Now I'm just going to go over the top. It'll give it a little bit of shine because this is glossy, and it'll also help to sandwich it down.
I cut out my little snow cones and I'm gonna place them on. I did 3. I'm gonna place 3 on top. So
Adorable. So is everyone crafting along with us? Michelle wants to know, Christy, how your craft room reorganization is coming along. Hey, Desiree.
it is a hot mess right now. I ended up ordering 50 of those acrylic bins and they're full. And I still
Wow.
have so much um, left to put in there.
Wow.
So I think
They're nice though.
eventually I'll move to my craft room when I get it straightened. So
They're nice that they're see-through, so you can
they
actually
are.
see what you have in them.
Right.
It's awesome. All right, I want to get my pointy sharp scissors and just clip the little corners off of the paper because I don't want to take a chance of the little corners showing through. All right, and then like I said, I pre-cut out all my little ice cream truck parts last night so they would have a chance to dry. Wendy says she had a brilliant idea today to use black glitter, so I'll be cleaning that up for the next 365 days. Black glitter for something crafty, Wendy, or do you have a kitten?
You must have made a mess.
Oh, I hate using black. Oh, she probably means glitter, not
Yeah.
litter.
Yeah. Glitter. Yeah.
Glitter. Yeah. I hate using black glitter, Wendy, because it makes a mess. All glitter makes a mess, but for some
It
reason the
does.
black seems to be very hard to clean.
It does. So I got my snow cone on top of my little truck.
Oh, so cute.
Something a little bit different.
All right, back bumpers on. Do this
I
little
do have
front.
to cut out a couple of things, so I saved. I was not much though.
I was it takes a while to roll out the clay and cut out all these pieces.
Yeah.
And originally I put them all in the Tupperware container, like you guys have seen me do tons of times. And then I took them all out. I'm like, no, I feel like I want them to dry overnight a little bit.
Yeah. I did most of it. It's just a couple of things I have to cut out. So
Lolly and Pops is making faux ribbon candies.
I
Yeah,
know. She
black
showed me
glitter never
last
goes
night.
away.
She showed me her ribbon last night. It's so pretty.
Love. All right, so Michelle, here's what I caught with your small. Hey, Lydia, welcome. With your the smallest size that I bought of the circle scallop, and then I didn't want them super thick, so I rolled them out to be a little bit thinner, and they're going to be like the back part of my wheels. So this is the cookie cutters included in this set
Okay.
for the
Yeah.
wheels that I rolled in. I left them a little thick, and then the white is going to be the back part. So I'm going to go ahead and add the pink onto the white. So, yeah, Christy was saying she still has her Valentine tree up. And I said, well, now I don't feel so bad because I still have my snowman tree up in my craft room.
I do.
I mean, ridiculous. It's 95 degrees out here today.
It's not a little tree. It's 9 feet tall.
9 foot.
Yeah, and so it's a big tree. But I'm gonna change it out today. Today.
Nice. Well, this has inspired me. I think I'm going to do, take the snowman down and do an ice cream theme for my little mini one in my craft room. Look how cute that makes the wheels, guys, with the
Oh,
scallop
that's cute.
circle behind. Super cute. And then from my little paper crafting stash, I cut out these cute little cupcakes. So I'm going to use them as like the hubcaps for the wheels, okay?
Yes.
And I'm going to attach them with some Mod Podge. And then add some sequins up top for in the sprinkle area.
It's gonna be adorable.
I think so. I love, well, you know me, I love anything sweet treats and candy and ice cream and
Yes.
other things. And then this way I could leave it up like this all summer.
Right.
It could be cute sweet treats all summer. All right, so I added one onto the little wheel. Look how cute, guys. Isn't that adorable? And then I'm going to go over the top to kind of seal it in.
I'm gonna grab my rolling pin real quick.
And it seals it in and it helps the paper not curl up. It helps it stay stuck down. And again, these are pattern papers from Doodlebug Designs. I want to say, I can read it right here. Cream and Sugar. It's an older Doodlebug design line, but it's super cute. All the colors are so fun and it has tons and tons of cute sweet treats.
So have you tried your little stamps on the clay yet?
I have not. I was waiting for you to experiment and tell me.
I have experimented with it already. I just hadn't completed anything.
So, what is your? I mean, do you do it same like you let the clay dry and then stamp?
Yes.
Yeah,
You just let it dry.
that's what I.
Or at
was-
least get like a hard crust to it.
Yeah.
But you know, those impression stamps work good too. The ones that I got from you,
Impression stamps.
those little clear stamps.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah,
They work good on the clay too.
I'm gonna have to give it a try. That's gonna open up a whole new world.
Yes.
And literally, like you and I were talking the other day, I probably have 300 separate sets of stamps and dies in my shop. So I really should be using them to show people different ways that they could use them. Because it's like anything, if people don't know, if they don't see it, they're not going to try it.
No.
And I love how this is giving a sheen. I know our friend Connie, Crafty Decor by Shaw, does she decoupages over all of her completed projects and it gives them such a nice sheen.
Yeah.
All right, I'm adding just a light second coat onto that runner, the macaron cookie runner. How many watching have tried decoupaging? Wait a second, that's got to be Michelle. No, Wendy. She's like la 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 la, not listening. Because I know on one of her recents, she's like, I don't need any new craft ideas that require me to buy more supplies.
Hey, I get it. I get it. I have a lot myself.
It's hard
Check
because,
this out.
like every new craft, you require all of this stuff.
Right.
That's where you get in trouble, having to get all of this stuff. How cute these little wheels turned out, guys. Super sweet for a little sweet treat truck. All right, I'm gonna set them on the side for just a few minutes and kind of let them dry a little, let the decoupage, the Mod Podge dry a little. And on that runner too, before I add them. I see a lot of red, white, and blue over there.
Yes.
Super pretty. All right, so next I think I'm gonna move to the top of my truck and work from the bottom up and then the top down. And then that'll give me how much, once I get the top and the bottom on, it'll give me an idea of how much space I have to work with in the middle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I took some cotton candy glitter cord from my shop. You should show us, Debbie, because I messed up with so many stamps. Oh, Ramona, yes. I'm trying to get rid of stuff. Yes. De-stash of craft supplies. I definitely could do that, Ramona. Definitely. Yeah. I will have to practice. I have to try it first and see what works, but I don't really see it being much different stamping on dry clay than stamping on, I would stamp on all kinds of different things with my stamps, on cork and on, you can
Right.
even do it on glass, on metal. So
There's
why
so much
why
you can
not?
do. Yeah.
Why not do it on clay? All right, so next with the cookie cutters, I stamped 2 of the scallop awnings and then just pieced them, cut the end off both, pieced them together, and like I said, let it dry a little bit overnight. And then I put the scallop cookie cutter down on some pattern paper and I traced it and then I moved it down and traced it again so it would be the size that I needed. And we're going to, hi Quincy, hi Alyssa. We're going to Mod Podge this onto the scallop awning, but I'm not using it as the awning right above the sweet treat stand. I'm going to put it at the top of my truck. Like the ice cream truck, I did a drip at the top. This is going to kind of look like that drip that I did on the ice cream, on the yellow ice cream truck I showed in the beginning.
Yeah. I just made my ledge for underneath my window, and now I'm making the little windshield. I'll attach to it.
So cute. Okay. And you could skip a step and not do the foam clay and just decoupage your pattern paper or whatever you're using right onto your base. But I wanted it to have some dimension. I wanted it to be bumped up. So cute. What do you have on the main back part? What is sparkly?
I have glitter.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
Yeah.
It's so cute. I love it.
You know, I have
love
to
it.
incorporate some glitter in it.
I love it so much.
And then I got a couple more things to do, and then I can start to. I'm gonna do some napkins, and also I'm gonna do some full. I don't know if you've ever worked with full or not.
No, what is that?
Okay. It's you've probably seen them on like hats and They come in sheets like this.
Oh, got you. Yes.
So
You
I'm
know
going
what?
to use this.
Some of the ladies, when I would do the shows, the paper crafting shows, would have those foil laminating machines, and they would
Mhm.
add the foil like that to their cards and scrapbook pages.
It works really good on, I don't know if you can see the shine, but it works good on clay. And then
How adorable.
I outlined it with the rhinestones. So
So is it sticky on the back, or how do you
no,
adhere it?
you take a toothbrush and something that's abrasive, like a chip brush, toothbrush. I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to do a big piece and a little piece
Cool.
because I've started on this one.
So neat. I love that so much. Oh, Brenda, you have tons of foil?
Just let your clay dry really good.
Yeah. Lolly and Pops, we were just talking about using scrapbooking and card making stamps, acrylic stamps on dried foam clay. She's like, are we talking about stamps or cookie cutters? All right, and just to keep everything uniform, guys, I'm adding a layer of the Mod Podge on the top of my little awning here, just because we have it down on the bottom on the bumper foot kick plate part, and just to so it's cohesive. If it has the coat of it on the bottom, I probably should do the coat of it on the top too.
Yeah.
I love the little polka dots.
I really spray these things pretty good. I should have got the soap water out. She makes it look so easy when she dips it in the soap.
She does. Have you tried that with the soapy water? I have
It
not.
works good, but I thought I'd try this little olive oil spray.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it works good too.
All right, I think my tires are dry enough that I can go ahead and add them. I'm just working in different areas. Like I just added the awning to the top, and now I'm gonna go work on the bottom to give the awning a little bit of a chance to dry. Just rotating my little areas. All right. Cute, so cute. Christy, where should we shop for the foil rolls?
I
And
get
yet,
mine from Artsyville Embellishments. And you'll need this full adhesive or some type of full adhesive, but this is what I use. And she sells it on there too. But they have like I've ordered my Halloween and Christmas fulls already. Plus I had it quite a bit. And they come out with new fulls quite often, but I was a member of her group for a long time. And so this is like a Halloween print that's the leopard lime green. And then I have orange, purple,
Brenda,
green,
yeah,
and red. So you can buy them in 12 by 12 sheets. You can buy them by the foot. Just however much you think you'll use.
Brenda, yes, the cookie cutter sets that we are using are from Juliana, Quiet Corner Crafting. And ma'am says she must not put enough soap because it doesn't work as good for her as the oil.
Yeah, she says in some of her stuff to just put straight soap on it. I forget what cookie cutter it was, but she puts quite a bit of soap, I think, in it.
Yeah, she has like a big tub right next to her as she's working.
And it works good too.
Yeah. Doesn't look as good as oil. All right, I used 2 glues to hold my glitter rope onto the top. I put some super glue on the top of the awning where the foam clay was, and then you guys saw me add a bead of the hot glue. I find that when I'm attaching a glitter cord to anything, I have to have, it won't just stay with just super glue for me. I always have to use the two glues. Jennifer says they used to have them at Hobby Lobby, the foils and the glue for it.
Yeah, I think you can get fulls and stuff like that anywhere. Amazon. I like hers. She has so many patterns. So I just ordered from her.
Nice. I just held my truck up to add that glitter cord and it messed up the bottom of one of my wheels. So I'm trying to fix it, make it round again. I could just go over to the other one and try to flatten it out a little. So maybe it looks like I did that intentionally. There we go. So the glitter cord up top just filled in that void in between where the awning was and the top of the truck.
That's
And the little
cute.
wheels.
That's really cute.
All right, so now I have my top and my bottom. Now it gives me an idea of how much space I have to play with in the middle.
I know it's loud. I wasn't for sure how much we needed to do or how much we needed to show them, so I kept some things to roll out, just in case
Yeah.
somebody didn't know. A lot of my followers are like into the wreaths and stuff, because that's where I come from. Is the wreath.
Wreath World.
Yes. So they don't really know about clay.
I used to make wreaths when we had the B&B, and I've told on some of my lives, I would hang them on the guest room doors and with a price tag on them. And when people would check out, they would sometimes buy the wreath.
Oh yeah,
So
that's a good
that,
idea.
it was a fun way for me to combine my love of crafting with my running of my bed and breakfast. All right, I'm just adding the Mod Podge onto the white piece I cut out with the cookie cutter that's going to be the window for our little sweets treats truck. And then we're gonna decoupage our sweet treats onto it. Christy, what's the company's name for the foil glue again?
It is Artsy. It's ArtSsyVille Artsyville Embellishments. It's by Artistic Painting Studio.
It is getting really dark here. It looks like it's trying to storm.
I think it's supposed to rain all week here.
We need it for sure. It rained yesterday. My husband had just washed his car, and do you not know, for the show, do you not know we got almost all the way back home? We were 30 minutes from home, and the skies opened up and it rained.
We don't take one of our vehicles out if it's raining. It stays in the garage.
Same. He's like, nope, it's raining. I'm not taking it out of the garage.
He will not take it out of the garage. Has to be a perfect sunny day.
Yep. Same here. Same. All right, so now I'm gonna outline my little sweet treat window with some pink and white paper straws. And I think I'll be okay attaching them with super glue. Hold it.
I'm just cutting out my little snow cones, the toppers.
So cute. So what are you going to do with your second one, Christy, your prototype? Are you going to sell it?
Well, it's gonna have my name on it, so I don't know if anybody would want my name because
Oh,
it's gonna be customized. I'm gonna put a napkin that says Martin Snow Cone, established 2007, which is the year that me and my husband got married.
oh. Hi,
So,
Charlie.
but I could do front and back. You know, sometimes my trees are like everything's in the front, there's nothing in the back. Just
There
depends
you
on
go.
if it's
That's an
against the
idea.
wall, you know. So
Yeah, that'll work.
yeah. Okay.
Hold it, hold it, hold it.
I'm gonna attach my little pinwheels to the tires.
That is so stinking cute.
Yes. And then it's just decorating, really.
Yep.
And you know, when you buy the ribbon and stuff for the lollipops, it gets really expensive. And so I
Yes.
got to thinking, and I came up with the idea of using tablecloths as my filler, like a plastic. And I glittered the tablecloths. So I have that as a filler, and then all my pretty ribbon in the front.
So
So
smart.
yeah, but it turned out really good. And I used some of your glitter and some of your little those little flat things that are shiny. I love those little things that
Oh,
you
the
put up.
confetti sprinkles?
Yes, I love
Yeah.
those.
Yeah, I do too. They're so sparkly and
Mhm.
shiny, and they're really different, unique. I mean, they don't look like rhinestones, they don't look like sequins, they're just something a little bit different. Fun.
So here's my little tires. They're like little
I
spinners.
love them so
You know, like the
much.
little 22 spinners on car, whatever they are. I don't know the size of them. So I'm going to use those as the wheels.
Taylor says, "Hi, Mom." That must be your daughter.
Hey, Taylor. Yes,
All
Taylor. Yep.
right, I dropped my other straw, guys. I have to go under my table and get it.
Sorry, I can't see comments in it. I have an iPad. I just don't know where it's at.
All right, I got 3 sides on. Let's do the 4th side. And then I pulled something from my stash to kind of put in the 4 corners. So I wouldn't have gaps. Yeah, Jane Ann said love those when you held up the pinwheels.
Yes.
So cute.
Okay. Now I think I can get to the fun part.
Decorating.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just basically made a frame around my sweet treat window with the little paper straws.
Cute. Cute, cute.
Bring my truck back over, and because I did the awning on the top of the truck and then the larger wheels with the scallop circle, I don't have a lot of room to work with actually.
Yeah.
It's just gonna fit in there, like just. It actually goes over the wheel part a little bit, but that's okay.
I don't think I'm gonna do the awning because it's pretty tight with these little snow cones. So
Yes.
I am going to put a napkin on my little snow cone, the bottoms. Probably what I do is I should have done this before, but I should have done another set of this white and let it dry. So I'm gonna cover this with my napkin, and then later on I'll cover it again. That way I'll build it up, see how it is.
Yeah.
So just for now, I'm gonna cover it with a napkin, and then later on I'll match the height of it.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah. I have
Alright.
this napkin.
So cute. So cute.
So
All right, hold it, hold it, hold it. You guys know I have my husband saying that too now because he hears me say it so much. All right, I pulled 4 little foam glitter pink balls from my stash, and I'm gonna glue them in the corners where those paper straw, where it left a corner, a gap. We're gonna make it look like it was intentional. And for these, because it's the foam, glitter foam ball attaching to the paper straw, I'm gonna use hot glue. Brenda, she says, I laugh every time you say it. Yeah. I think we're all saying it now because I mean, you have to, when you do the super glue, in your head you're saying it because you have to wait for like 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds before you let go. You have to give it those few seconds. So, uh, instead of just having dead air where people are just watching me hold something and not saying anything, I started saying hold it, and now I think everyone is. You guys know you're saying it in your head anyways.
Right.
Hold it, hold it, hold it.
I say a lot of things in my head though.
Well, same. Same. Some of them I can repeat and some I can't.
Yes.
I have to be so careful now that, like, when I'm around my grandchildren, I have to be
Oh yeah, for sure.
careful,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
at a certain point, I mean, the newborn is a month old, so I mean, she's good, but there's one that's just turned 1 year, and one that's 2.5, and one that just turned 4.
Yeah.
And they're like little parrots. They repeat everything.
I know. They pick up quick too.
Hmm.
When you think they're not listening, they probably are.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. My son that has the 1-year-old watches Twitch with those gaming streamers,
Mm-hmm.
and their vocabulary is quite colorful. I'll just put it that way.
Oh yeah.
And I told him, I says, she is old enough now. She's going to start picking that up. You need to put Moana and Frozen on and Bluey's on for. So yesterday when we were there, he put Moana on, and he's like, Mimi, look. She was just mesmerized, wiggling her little butt and doing this and
Yeah.
wiggling her hands. I mean, she was so cute. I told my son, I'm like, see.
They pick up for sure.
Yeah, yeah. He actually even sent me a video this morning. He's like, Mimi, look, she's at it again. He had Moana on and she was doing her thing. She's so cute. Okay, so I just attached the little windshield part, done with the cookie cutter. And of course, I'm going to glitter that, guys, of course. All right.
Yes. Everything's better with glitter.
Yep. I did make the what do you call it? Christy, the piece that goes on the bottom of the window, the shelf.
The ledge,
The,
like the shelf.
the
Yeah.
ledge. I made it, but I don't have room for it now because
Oh, well.
I put the awning and then I put the frame around the window. There's no room. The window is like touching the tire, so I'm not even going to use it. I'll
Yeah.
use it the next time I do this design. All right, let's finish the little truck up and then we can move on to some embellishments I have for the top. So I pulled one of the little candies from my shop, the little resin candies, and I'm going to use this one as the doorknob for the truck. Some super glue on the back. That'll be the little handle. And I pulled one with polka dots to pick up the polka dots on the awning.
Cute.
And then I have one of these bitty resin pink gumdrops from Glam Candy Boutique from Jamie. Thank you, Tammy. Grandson bouncing on. He thinks you're a trampoline. Oh, that's so funny. I mean, yeah, that's what my 1-year-old granddaughter was doing with me yesterday. She's crawling all around on the floor, and then she just wants to crawl on Mimi and slap me in the face. And you know,
So cute.
she just thinks everything's. So I did the gumdrop as the headlight, the little pink gumdrop as the headlight.
Cute. I'm trying to catch up with you. I think I'll be all right though.
And then, because you're making a lot of your stuff live, and I did a lot of mine last night to give it a chance to dry.
Yeah.
I didn't when I was dry fitting everything last night. I just didn't like that these ends just like that because you guys know. I mean, I gotta add all this stuff. So I made up these itty bitty cupcakes using a mold with the little cherry, and I'm gonna put one on either end to kind of just finish off because you could see where the pattern paper ends and where the glitter cord ends. So thank you, Melissa. Thank you. Ah, me too, Lolly and Pops. Me too. Remind me, I know it's on the tip of my tongue. Remind me of your real name. Lolly and Pops Pink Santa.
Lolly and Pop's Pink Santa. That's Christy, and she lives about an hour and a half, maybe hour and 45 minutes away from me.
That's nice.
And
I assume
yeah,
so because when y'all were on one of my last one, you were talking
yeah,
and it sounded you were talking about, I don't know, fake bakers or something, and it sounded like you guys lived near each other.
yes. We met last year, and we had dinner and we hung out till like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. It was so
How
fun.
fun. Christy with a K. Okay.
Yes.
I'll remember that now because I'm going to associate the two Christies together. I will remember that.
Okay, so I put paper towels, napkins here on my cones, and like I
So
said,
cute.
I will build this up and then reapply the napkins, but you get the idea.
Yeah. I love that so much, Christy. I feel like when I give this a try again, I want to do your design with the snow cones. That's so cute.
Yes. So I'm gonna do a snow cone because I worked at a snow cone stand growing up.
So
So
cute.
yeah.
That's adorable. All right, I want to put a little coat of the Mod Podge over my sweet shop stand here again, just to be cohesive because my awning has it and then the footboard has it. So to keep everything kind of looking the same. Wow, it's getting really dark and there are some black clouds.
Uh-oh. Maybe we won't lose power.
Mm,
Okay, I'm gonna put some these sugar rhinestones
love,
for the snow cone ice
love,
look.
love that. Love that. And you guys saw I just did the snow cone in the cup on Thursday, I think. And I used the Epsom salt for the snow cone part, and that seemed to work good,
Oh yeah,
guys.
that's a good idea.
Okay. Turn it this way. This is so cheerful and colorful. I love it so much. You guys know I love colors. I love all the bright and cheery colors.
I do too.
Okay.
So have you gotten your outfits for Fate Bakers Gone Wild?
Yeah, I think I'm set for the meet and greet. This past Christmas, I got a cute pink dress with sequin nutcrackers on it. I actually wore it to our neighborhood Christmas party. So I think I'm gonna do that. I pulled these lollipops from my shop and I was gonna use them, but then I changed my mind and did the mini cupcakes because it's not really a candy shop, it's a sweet shop. So maybe I'll make another one and do it as a candy shop. That would be cute too.
Yeah, I
How
love
about
this
you,
pattern.
Christy? How about you? Do you have your outfits or are you still
I'm still
uh
ordering. Well, I'm coordinating my outfits with Christy at the lollipops and pink Santa.
nice?
Lolly and pink Santa.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're kind of coordinating our outfits. So we're just now really ordering.
We have a little group of like 6 or 7 of us that started a chat and we've coordinated. We've done some matching t-shirts and matching
Yeah.
this and that and the other.
So
Um,
fun.
yeah, and then some of it will match, and some of it will be similar, but not
Yeah.
100%
Well,
matchy.
I don't know. The clothes we look at for like Christmas and stuff is long sleeve. So I'm hoping the room will be kind of cool
Right.
because sweatshirts and stuff like that is long
Yeah.
sleeves. So I'm hoping that'll.
I actually looked into a cute pair online of pink Christmas pajamas, and they're shorts and short sleeve.
Mhm. Cute.
Yes, Michelle says the people at the hotel are going to think we're crazy.
I
Christmas
know.
in July.
I know.
Look at how cute the donut. So I did the bottom with foam clay, and then I went ahead and glued the paper donut on top, and then I'm just gonna embellish it with some sequins. And then same thing, I did a little bottom out of the foam clay for the little latte, and I'm just going to glue that Mod Podge that right on top. Tanks and shorts, yes, Carly, yes. Same for me. You guys know I say I always run hot. I have hot flashes, so I like to be cool, and then bring a sweater, because then if I get too cool, I can always put a sweater on. But I feel like if I'm wearing a sweatshirt and I get hot, I'm stuck, because you can't take it off unless you have a tank top underneath.
Yeah.
I'm always hot. I'm always hot. Yeah, Brenda, yeah, we kind of just did t-shirts, and we're all just wearing whatever on the bottom. Uh, we all have like one t-shirt that matches everyone else, and then like Carissa and I did like extra t-shirts for the other days. And then we have some matching headbands, some not. I made my own headband when if Wendy's still on here, she saw when her and Carly were doing the hats. I'm not a super hat person, especially for wearing all day, so I did a headband. I did a headband instead.
That's gonna be cute.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna set the little latte aside and let that, and Mod Podge dries really quick, guys. I mean, it only takes like 5 minutes and it's dry. Comfy, yeah, I'm the same, Wendy. Yes, t-shirts and shorts, that's what I'm planning on bringing. So I pulled out my sequins, and I thought I would add a few to the top of the donut in different colors.
I'm cutting out my little napkin that has our name on it. So it's gonna be
So
like in the
how did you
window.
do that, Christy? How did you do that?
I just printed it with a printer. I made it in Canva,
Oh, okay.
and it's like a vintage. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. But it's cute. And it says Martin Snow Cone established 2007.
That's stinking cute. So adorable. All right, now I'm just gonna add a few sequins here and there onto the donut to give it a little bling. And these are the cupped flower shape iridescent sequins from Paper Sweeties. I love them so much.
Mm-hmm. I love it all.
I love it all too. And the funny thing is, I carried these sequins for years and years and years and years with my business for paper crafting, for making like shaker cards and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so, when Carly first started doing the stoning, that's when I transitioned the sequins onto fake bake. It was just such an easy transition.
Yeah.
to go from using them as filler material for shaker cards into using them as decoration. Thank you, Wendy.
Hey, Wendy. Hey, Carly. I'm sorry I cannot see y'all's comments. I guess it just didn't dawn on me to get another type of electronic.
Yeah.
I have a laptop. It's in the other room. So, okay. So I put my little sign on my truck.
It's so cute. I love it so much.
And let's see. I'm going to add some stickles to my window
Cute.
to make it shine. So it's this stuff.
I recognize that.
I love this stuff. I'm even going to put some in my little star right here.
Cute. Love it. All right. And then I pulled out some of these itty bitty micro flatback rhinestones from Debbie's Bright Ideas. And I was going to add some of these to the little dots on the cupcake hubcaps, just to give a little bit more texture. Ooh, it's raining. It's raining and it's windy and it's dark. Blustery.
Yeah, it's supposed to start raining here soon. We've had tornadoes north of us past couple of days, so it's
That
been
is so
pretty-
scary.
Yeah.
That is so scary.
So I put the sticklers here, stickles. I don't know why I want to call them sticklers, but stickles here.
So cute.
Yes. And then on my little stars. And then I'm going to add that glossy accents on the window to make it look like a
Clear, shiny.
yes.
Cute. I love it. And again, that's all stuff we used in the paper crafting industry. And I love that it's transitioning and pivoting and you could use it on other mediums.
Yeah. First, I'm going to full my, because I'm getting ready to set my little ice cream truck on my little lollipop thing. So here all I did was take a cookie cutter and I placed it down and I drew around it with a pen. And then inside of it is how I put the adhesive glue. So I had an outline and I added that to it. And I'm
So
gonna show
smart.
you. Yeah.
So
It's
smart.
just a cookie cutter. So you take your piece of foil. I just cut off a little sheet of it. And
Can you guys hear the thunder? Did you hear the thunder?
you place it the silver side down like this.
I'm going to stop and watch.
And I got a toothbrush. And you just rub it. I really needed like a stiffer toothbrush, but this is all I had. It'll work. And when you lift it up, you can tell whether or not you need to place it back down.
Right, Jane Ann. Still use all the things. That's nice that we can, some of our tools and some of our supplies we can use in different crafting arenas. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I love that so much.
And then I
Christine.
outlined it with the rhinestones.
I need to try that.
Shiny. It's really shiny.
I love that so much. It like makes a sticker.
It does. You can see.
I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so dark. Can you still see? I can turn my ring light on. It's just got so dark. and it's pouring like it's raining so hard it's pouring sheets like sideways.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to add some diamond dust to my windshield and the frosting on my cupcakes. But can you guys see? I don't know. The little rhinestones added to the cupcakes
That is so cute.
and the little sequins added to the little donut. Oh my gosh, now it's lightning. Yep. It's yucky out. It's yucky.
Well, if it turns off, we could just show our finished.
Yeah. Yeah.
Later.
We have a whole house generator, so we won't lose power.
Okay.
But we may lose internet connection if that goes out. All right. So I'm going to switch and use some. Or maybe I pulled out some Jamaica Me Crazy because this was all the colors. Maybe I'll do my windshield with this instead of the. We'll make it a little pink. Let's try that. I need a piece of parchment though. If you were parchment, where would you be? Let's do that. I'm going to add a little glue to the windshield. Ooh, big thunders.
Okay.
All the people out on their boats, they're probably scurrying in about now.
I bet they are.
Holy cow. This would be a bad one to get caught out on. My neighbors had just gone out. I saw them when we were live already. I saw them driving by, pulling their boat, like going towards the water.
Yeah.
And then like 10 minutes ago, I saw them coming back. So they probably just launched and had to turn around, come right back in.
So here's mine so far.
So adorable. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's like a hurricane outside here right now. I'm not exaggerating. It's bad.
I have some little stars that I got from Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to put those on my little truck.
All right. I think I'm going to be happy I switched and did the Jamaica Me Crazy because it's going to be sparkly and fun. Tap it off. In the drawer labeled parchment, right, Michelle? If only, if only. I stay organized, but not that organized. Let me tap this off and then I'll hold it up for you guys to see. It's really pretty and sparkly. This is probably one of those storms that's going to blow through for 15 minutes and then be gone, and then the sun will probably come back out.
Yeah. Let's see here. Makes such a big mess crafting.
It does, and especially when you use glitter.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay, I heard that.
Yep. It's
My dog
pretty
heard
wicked out right now.
Yeah,
Oh
my dog
my
heard
gosh.
it too.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Hopefully the internet stays on, but if we go bye-bye, guys, thanks for joining.
Yes, thanks for joining. Okay.
Okay. Let me hold this up so you guys can see, but I'm glad I switched because that looks very sweet treat inspired for the windshield. I like it. Woo! My welcome sign on my front porch just blew over.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh. Look at how pretty that is, guys. Look how sparkly.
Oh, that's so pretty.
That's the Jamaican me crazy. Yeah, Ramona, you heard it too? Yeah, it's pretty wicked out. It's pretty, ooh, I feel like turning the, oh my God, you guys, it's so bad. It's,
Should we stop?
no, because I mean, unless my roof blows off, it literally looks like a hurricane out the front of my house right now. It's so bad. My little blue plastic cups that are on my little bluebird feeder are probably blown down to the next neighborhood. They're, this literally looks like a hurricane out the front of my house right now, you guys. I wonder what would happen if I just turned the camera around. Let me see if I can. I'm not going to touch any of the settings, but I don't know if,
Oh yeah, that's pretty bad.
yeah. It was just sunny out like 10 minutes ago.
Do y'all normally get like tornadoes and things like that?
Not so, well, not so much tornadoes. They call them water spouts here,
Mm-hmm.
where they'll spin up off the ocean and then come and make landfall. And it's like a tornado, but it's filled with water.
Yeah, I've seen those before.
And then, of course, the hurricanes. You never know where they're gonna make landfall and where they're gonna go. But this, what it's doing outside right now, is basically like a hurricane or a tropical storm at best.
Mm.
And the funny thing is, it just came up so quick.
Yeah.
I feel so scared for anyone who got caught out.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good.
Can you guys still see me okay? Do I need to turn my ring light on? Just gonna keep going.
It's a little dark.
It's a little dark. Let me
Yeah.
turn it on. Because it's very dark here.
I'm just adding these little half pearls that I got from Crystals at Glitz and Glue. So
Okay. Is that better, guys? Thank you, Janie Ann. Thank you. Yeah. All right, so I think I'm gonna add some diamond dust to those cupcakes. It looks like a little sweet treat truck. Very whimsical and
so
colorful.
cute. I love it.
So cute. So cute.
But all your stuff is cute.
If it's not cute, it won't have my name attached to it, huh?
Exactly.
Has to be cute. Has to be cute. That's why when this all came about, we thought it would be fun to do together, because Christy and I's design aesthetic is very similar. We like all of the bling and all of the sparkle, and it's never too much for us, and all of the cute stuff. All right, add a little glue to the frosting on the donuts. Spread it out, and I'm going to be careful because I don't want to get it on the cherries if I can help it. Yeah, I have a wooden popsicle hanging on my front porch. It blew completely off my porch. My welcome sign is down. I have pillows out on my back chairs out on our outside back patio. They're probably in the pond right now. Yeah. This is one of the more violent storms. We get storms here, but not like this all the time. And how quick it came up, that surprised me.
Yeah.
Okay. The little donut frosting has some diamond dust, so they're sparkly now. Okay.
We get storms pretty often. We usually get big tornadoes too.
Oof.
I think Mississippi ranks in #1 as tornadoes, like a
Wow.
tornado alley. Yeah.
Wow. Is it really flat where you are?
Where I'm, where I live is not, but I've lived in the Delta that's really flat, and you can see for miles.
Yeah. My husband tells me that all the time, or maybe he's just saying it to like calm me down. He's
Yeah.
like, it has to be really flat for a tornado to touch down.
We've had them touch down not too far away.
Mm.
It just kind of bounces off the hills and stuff.
Ugh,
So, okay.
scary.
Let's see here.
Violent weather scares me.
I took my little wax can out to show you guys that I got from Kome's Crafting Corner,
Aw.
but I can't find it. Here it is. It's so cute. It's a little patriotic.
Oh, I love it. Adorable. So cute.
So do you think you can get the confetti in red?
Uh, can I get it in red?
Yes.
Possibly. I think I used to. I think I used to have it and I called it strawberry.
What about a like Christmas green, lime green?
Christmas green, lime green. I do have a lime green, but like a Christmas green, that would be pretty too.
Yeah, for the holidays.
Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna sprinkle a little diamond dust on to the donut. I didn't cover it completely with the glue. I just kind of smattered it here and there just to give it some sparkle to like sugar crystals on top of the icing.
Or add some rhinestones to my little bottom of my little truck.
Cute.
Or maybe I'll add glitter. I think I'll add glitter.
Can you guys see the sparkle? And then on the latte cup, maybe we can add some glitter on the bottom. And then in the cheek areas. Because you guys know I like the sparkle. I like the sparkle. Christy, that is coming so adorable.
It's coming out.
I asked you what you were going to do with your second one. If you weren't going to personalize it with your name, I was going to ask you if I could buy it from you. So cute.
Well, I've already set my name on this one. And the first one I tried out, it has my name on it too. But I could always these little rounds are a lot. It's the biggest rounds, so it's really big.
So what did you use as your base? Is that styrofoam?
It is.
Styrofoam? Oh, where do you get
So
around
this
like
will
that so
be
big?
this will be a tree topper for the top of my tree. And I have some like 2.5 foot tall ice cream cones. And I'll stick those in my tree too.
So cute. Where do you get a styrofoam round that big? Does Michael's have them like that big?
Hobby Lobby has them. Probably Michael. Michael seems to be kind of high on their styrofoam.
Yeah.
And then Walmart has them too.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah. So I'm going to use this glossy accents on my little window.
I'm just piercing a hole in the bottom of the donut and the latte cup, putting a toothpick in, and then we'll be able to add them to the top of our treat truck.
Around this, I have the rhinestone rope, and I put little rhinestones that are red and blue.
So cute.
And I thought about putting, I had bought some little foam balls that was red, white, and blue,
Mm-hmm.
and adding it to the side to give it like some texture to it.
Yeah.
It's these here. So
Oh,
let's
yeah.
just see how it looks.
All right, I'm gonna hold this up because I want to try to eyeball how I want these on the top. I think I want the donut there, so I'm gonna poke a hole
You want to say hello?
into the top
He's
of my
come to
truck.
say hello.
Who's Dad?
This is
Dad.
so call him Kiki, but his name is Stumpy
Oh, Stumpy.
because he's so short.
Oh, so cute.
And he's a sweetheart. He's a rescue dog.
Oh, we're back. All right. Add some super glue onto the bottom of the toothpick and then poke it into the truck.
The only thing I have left to do is, and I probably won't do it on this live, but is to rhinestone. My ledge, I'm gonna rhinestone it
Mm-hmm.
like this.
Yeah.
And I went around the little sign with rhinestones too.
So cute. All right, a little bit of super glue here. All right, it's calming down. There's a flood on the street in front of my house, but my trees are not blowing sideways anymore, so
That's
I think
good.
we're okay. I
Yeah.
think we're okay.
Good.
Every time I hold it up, I flatten the two bottom wheels, the two, and now the clay is so dry, I can't unflatten it. So I feel like I need to just cut it straight across to make them look uniform,
Yeah.
to make it look like I did it on purpose.
I've got like a
Unfortunately.
little like a dowel, and I painted it white and glittered it. So I'm gonna use it as my little stick. Because I'll use that to put it in my tree.
Cute.
So
I wonder if since you're still going, before I cut the other ones off, let me see if I can roll out another. See how I flattened it, so I had to cut them off?
yeah.
Let
Yeah.
me roll out another and then just cut two of the little points off and see if I could piece them back on. And then I won't hold it up anymore to ruin it. You usually can always fix a mistake.
Right.
And when all else fails, just add some glitter. It'll cover any mistake. So here's the little smallest little circle scallop cookie cutter I got from our friend Michelle.
Cute. I'm gonna add my little tassel to it, and it's made
Thank
out
you,
of.
Wendy. She said so adorable. Both. So adorable.
This is what I made out of tablecloth.
Use the same. Janie Ann says she loves that we use the same cutter set and they're both so different.
So fun. Yeah, when you said
Oh,
that, I was like,
Christy,
yes, I
having
would like
trouble
to do that.
connecting. This is caused by an unstable internet connection. Move closer to your router. It's probably because of my storm.
I'll show you guys.
But I wonder why Christy went out.
Am I here?
If it's storming here. Can you guys still see me?
Can you see me?
The storm here is about done.
Okay. Okay.
Don't know.
My husband says he can see me, so I don't know. I'm gonna continue on. This is how it's looking.
Or am I frozen too?
I can see you,
Oh man.
but maybe. And I added these little balls to it. If I can get them to stick. Can you still see me, Mike? Okay. I can still see Debbie. I don't know that she has a connection or not. So maybe she'll come back on. This is what I've done here. And you can see the fulls here. And I'll build this back up, adding a white cone, and then reapply napkin. So I'll build that up. Okay, okay, good. It must be just Debbie. They can't.
Oh, you're back. We're back.
Yes. My husband said he could see us just fine. Both of us.
My Wi-Fi went out though, and it's back now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we were gone. It wouldn't connect. It was just spinning, and it said no Wi-Fi connection, and now we're back.
I want to show you guys something real quick. This will go on my tree too. And what I did is just a styrofoam, piece of styrofoam. I took this star, I placed it on there, and then I added this adhesive foil. And I'm just going to show you real quick using the foil on a bigger surface what it looks like.
Cool.
And this foil has little tiny stars in it. You just place it on there. And
That
this
is
place
so
probably,
neat.
yeah, it's probably been drying maybe a couple of days, not too long.
It is such a neat technique.
And you can see it lift off of here too. If I had a stiffer brush, it would really come off pretty good, but it's
Okay, guys, so I cut those two bottom scallops off the bottom wheel that I smashed. And I just, when the Wi-Fi went out, I just rolled out another piece and cut the two little scallops off that I needed and added some super glue and just put them back on. So now you can't even tell. It all dried together. Mine's done. As far as I think. I'm not going to set it down though and ruin those wheels again. Sweet treat truck.
so cute.
I definitely want to try that, Christy. That is so cool.
Yes. And if the foil doesn't come off of it all the way, I mean, if I had a harder brush, it would. You just apply the adhesive on top of it and just redo it. So like here, I will apply a little bit of more adhesive to it. And you let this adhesive sit for at least 30 minutes.
Oh,
So, I mean, we don't have to do it here, but I will show you guys the finished product. So I'm just going to apply it to where it has some spots. And I'll try to find a harsher brush that's stiffer. And that will help release it too. And then around the edges and stuff, I'll probably go around it with some blue rhinestones or red or whatever. I don't know if Debbie can hear me or not. Do you still see us, Mike? Okay. This adhesive is Artsyville Embellishments. Is from Artistic Painting Studio. Is what I use. But it gives it a so I'll reapply it, this sheet here again in 30 minutes, and it'll put it all on there. But it's so cute.
I think we're back, but I cannot hear Christy.
Yeah, I can hear you. But anyways, I wanted to show you all that fold. And then I'll show you my finished lollipop.
Can everyone hear me? Because I can't hear Christy at all. And on my phone, she's just spinning, but I can see her on my laptop.
Can you type in there and let her know that
it's got to be the storm, you guys, because my Wi-Fi keeps going in and out. It's got to be the storm.
Okay. Did you type in there?
Oh, now I can hear. It's
Okay.
back. It keeps going in and out, I think, because of the storm.
Yeah. Did you finish yours?
Mine is done.
That is so cute. I love it. I love it.
Very colorful and whimsical. I love yours. Oh my gosh. If it didn't say Martin, it would come to live at my house. So pretty with all the ribbons.
Yeah. This ribbon is tablecloths, and then I have my fancier ribbon on top. And I also I just added this little stuff onto the white.
So adorable. I love it so much. It's going to make a beautiful tree topper. Now I want to make one.
Yes. Yes. And it's big too.
I love it.
I love yours too.
I actually could do that with this if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Make this
that would be real cute. And some like polka dots on the background would be so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So
take my snowman down. I think it's time.
Well, I have Valentine's, so I'm not too far.
Or I could just leave them, and then I'll be ready once winter comes again.
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely take mine down. So, but this
was so fun. Well, I hope it inspires some of our friends to give each different technique a try.
Yes.
And if you do, we'd love for you to share them with us. So cute.
Well, thank you for inviting me. It was a good idea.
Thanks for joining me. It was so fun. We'll have to do it again. We'll come up with another thing that we have the same of, and we'll do it.
I'm pretty sure we probably do have some things that are the same.
I'm sure we do. I mean, Juliana, I love all of her cutters. I just ordered the 2 new ones she released, the gumdrops and whatever the other one was.
Yes, I got the gumdrops and something else, and then she came out with the cup. I have not ordered that one yet. Have you?
I have not. I don't think she released it to order yet.
Yeah. So
her stuff is so cute.
It is
so cute. She's got a good eye for designing.
She does.
the cutters.
I love it. And thank y'all for joining us.
Yes, thank you so much, friends. This was a lot of fun. Oh, the deer, right, Melissa? The deer and the gumdrop. The deer
Yes.
set and the gumdrop. The deer reminded me of Wendy with the
It
clothespin.
did. I ordered
Deer.
the deer too.
Yeah,
I did. I ordered it. So
super
cute.
cute. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Well, I love your design. It's so cute.
And I love yours. Thanks for joining me. Thanks to our friends. We will
Thanks,
see
everybody.
you again. I will be live again tomorrow at 2 for Pink Frosting Divas.
Yes.
And then Christy and I will work on maybe another project behind the scenes that we could
Yes.
do live together. Same thing done 2 ways.
Yes. That'll be fun.
Okay.
All right. Thank
Have
y'all.
a great rest of your Sunday, everyone.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.